Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 72 of What's That Pepper series. Today I have a very nice box of good stuff sent to me from Rob Blumberg. Rob is a friend of mine and I met him from Pepper Lovers community. And last season I sent him a few of my crosses to grow. And then he grew some beautiful plants and they produced some amazing pods. And then he sent back the seeds that I sent him last season. So it was very, very nice of him. So guys, come to Pepper Lovers community. Everyone on the site is exactly like that. I mean, they're so giving, they're caring, they're a bunch of friendly people and they're fun to talk to. So I met a bunch of great friends from there. And I don't really go on social media, but you always find me on Pepper Lovers community because that place is just such an awesome place to hang out. It's friendly enough for kids to hang out as well. So you see some members there that they'll have their kids get involved with pepper tasting and all that stuff. So it's really, really fun. So anyway, Rob Blumberg has a YouTube channel. And he does really cool challenges. He also goes live every week. So if you want to talk to Rob live and get immediate responses, you can just go and check his channel, and then you can just wait for the live stream, and you can talk to him there. Ask him about the stuff that he's doing. He does beef jerky, deer jerky, a bunch of challenges, pepper powder, sauces, I mean all kinds of stuff, and then he sends it out to people and then they do sort of like challenges. So it's really fun. I watch him all the time. You can also find him of course in Pepper Lovers, so all of those links I will provide in the description, so check there. So these are the Texas Crimson Bonnet that we're going to look at today. I have two different variations, the chocolate one and the red one. I sent a bunch of these seeds out last year. I also gave it out as a contest. So there are many people that are growing this right now. Our friend from Puerto Rico, Jesus, he's also grown the red and the chocolate. So the peppers are all over the place. And I like to get a sample from different various places to see if there's any difference in taste. I'll take you outside so you can take a look at the plant and how beautiful it is. And then we'll come back. I'll show you the box of good stuff that Rob sent along with the pods. And then we'll cut this open and try it out. Alright guys, here it is, the Texas Crimson Bonnet. And as I mentioned, there are two different variations, the red and the chocolate. The plant look exactly the same. The fruits look very similar. It's just different in color. Beautiful plant. It can grow really, really large if you provide it enough space. So I'll take you closer. It's typical Scotch bonnet leaves, very, very large. And it produces a lot of fruit. So under the right condition, it doesn't do too well. Anything over 95 degrees Fahrenheit, it struggled. So right now, our temperature is around 97 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's been this way up in, sometimes triple digits for like a week. It should cool down in about a few weeks, so these guys are gonna produce a lot. Anyway, here are the fruits. You see, there's fruits there. So they're starting to put a lot of fruits out. See down there? The unique thing about these guys are, do you see the stem right here? It's like 2 to 3 inches long. All of them are like that. So very cool characteristic. The pods is crazy hot, so you have to be very careful when you try this out. So those that are growing this, that I send seeds out, make sure you eat a little at a time before you consume the whole pod. So there it is, guys. It's very big, very tall, bushy, produce a ton. Very nice looking plant, easy to take care of. It just doesn't like heat. All right, let's go inside and cut those pods out. Okay, while I'm at it, I thought I would just show you guys a contest plant that I'm hosting, that Rob is actually also in the contest, and he has already 180 something pods already, and I'm at 4. But Rob, I'm catching up to you, buddy, so just wait. That's my contest plant right there. These are Scotch brains, very beautiful plant. Produce nice pods, and they taste really good too. It's not crazy hot, But that is a huge plant back there. That is my contest plant. And then this one here is just a regular plant that I'm not using as a contest. It's actually producing more than the contest plant. So here are the pods right here. Alright guys, here is the box that Rob sent. And a lot of these are just my own crosses. There are a few that are not, so I'll show you what they are and I'll give you a brief description. So first we're going to go into the most beautiful pods that I have created, two of them. The Lemon Starburst, right here, beautiful pods. And the Scarlet Rose, their cousin, so they look very, very similar, just different color. The Lemon Starburst is actually the hottest out of all of the cousins. I have the peach one also. I didn't send that to Rob, but I will this year. So here it is, the red and the yellow Scarlet Rose, Lemon Starburst. Look at that, they're just gorgeous to me. I love them. Okay, and next is we're gonna go with the test pods here, the Texas Crimson Bonnet. And here they are. Man, Rob spent a lot of time labeling this, so Rob, I really appreciate you doing this, buddy, because I know how long it takes to do all this, because I've done it before when I sent out pods. So here's the chocolate one and here's the red one. They're very much the same. And this one actually came off from a red parent, so that's really cool. So there's different variations of them, and I'm so happy that they came out both colors. So I'm gonna try the chocolate one. The red one we already tried before, but I may do it again this season because with each season they always taste different. And here is the Sriracha Pumpkin. So this is just like a little nice cute pumpkin. Really cool pods, and a few people that I've sent these to, they really like them. They're not too much heat in here, but they're really fun to grow. And then I usually cut faces out of these guys for Halloween, so it's really fun. And the Gangsta Yellow here, I also have two different varieties, the Gangsta Yellow and the Gangsta Red. I think I didn't send the red one to Rob. Oh, actually here it is. There is a red. So there it is, the red and the yellow. Those are both Gangsta varieties. So the Gangsta was originally a cross between an MOA Scotch Bonnet Yellow and a Brazilian Ghost Red. And those pods that I've grown, I grew them over the years, so there are many generations in before I crossed them. And then I sent the first forgot which generation was it, but I sent it to a few friends. And then I sent a few to Dave in Virginia. And he is the one that, thanks to Donna, his wife, that gave him the name. So Gangsta is given, the name was given by Donna, Dave's wife. So, and he sent me some beautiful pods, and these are the ones that came out of that. All right, and this is a mystery. I did a review on this before. I have no idea what it is. It's just a very unique plant. It produces super unique fruit, and they kind of square at the bottom, and they're orange like this. They have a taste of somewhat like a habanero, but very thick wall. And then it's not very hot. It does have some heat, but it's not very hot. And they're really nice. I love to dry these up. And I sent these to Charles and a few other people because they requested these. I just don't know what they are, so usually I don't send unknown pods to people. But those that ask, I usually just give it to them. So I call this the mystery in the garden. Okay, and then he sent a Reaper. Okay, this is a Reaper here. Very beautiful Reaper. These are the kind of shapes that I usually like for Reapers. I've seen so many different shapes of Reapers that people have grown, and they're sometimes they're real long and weird looking, but they're still hot. But these are the shapes that I like the most. So from the Reaper, I bred the Sriracha Bonnet and then also the Sriracha Hornet. So these two are basically the same in the same family. The Reaper is the original parent, and then I bred that with the MOA. So you can see that it resembles a little bit. The Reaper is much more wrinkly, and the two crosses of my own, they're much smoother skin. The wall's thicker, and the pods are also much thicker, larger as well. So these are the small, the pretty small one. But usually when they come out, they're like a balloon. They're really big. They sometimes they will have like a tail like the parent, but most of the time they're like this. They're bonnet shaped with like a hidden tail. The hornet has a stinger, but it has like it looked like a needle, and very different from this. So I'll show you that in the future. I have a few plants growing. They're crazy looking right now. So and then I also have the crimson star. So they're also in the same family as the reaper, just different crosses. And then I bred them down the line, so they come out much different. Here's the reaper right here. So the rest of them are much smoother in the skin. Also, the wall on the inside are much thicker than the reaper as well. And they don't have that same floral, kind of like the reaper. And these has crazy slow build. So I've tested them before many times, and every single time they just slow to build, and then they'll hit you like really hard. Okay, and then these are the white tie. A lot of people are asking about this. Many people on Pepper Lovers community have this, and they're growing it right now. Charles, one of them, he has an amazing plant that's going right now, and they produce like crazy. So here it is. I just picked this today. So if you grow these plants, you get like bags and bags of them every week. All you need is 2 or 3, and I mean you have enough pots to for yourself and your neighbors. Okay, and then the last pot here is the Stargazer. So the Stargazer is a cross between a white Thai pepper right here and the Starracha. So you see there's a resemblance there. It looks very much like the parent, but these are not white. They're just green, and then they'll turn this color, but they're way hotter than this. So they have a really nice aroma. So it's these have sort of like Thai aroma, but they do have great flavor. When you eat them with food, when you eat them alone, they're a little bit plain. But if you eat them with food, the flavor seems to be much better. So that's usually how I like them. And the Stargazer here has a much better flavor, less seeds. Also the Scotch bonnet aroma. So it's really unique, and it produced like crazy too. So those are it, guys. Those are all the peppers. And then he also sent seeds here. I got the Scotch brain. Man, I think Rob is going to win the contest this year because he's already up like in the 180, 190 pods already. And I'm only at 4 for right now. But I think I should get up to 50 as the months go. So he gave me some Reaper, Scotch Brain, Texas Crimson Bonnet Chocolate, which I asked for. And then the Yellow Reaper, okay? And then he gave me, look at this, some kind of jerky, Gangsta's Paradise. I just love that name. That's really cool. And then these are seasoning or pepper powder that he has. Man, he has some really cool name. Sweet Tooth, that looks pretty. Gangsta's Paradise, and the Super Hot Mix. And then this is Lava Dust. Very cool. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and cut these open, and I'll show you what it looks like inside, and we'll test it out. So I'll do both. I'll do the red and the chocolate for you, so you can see the inside of it. But we're gonna try the chocolate and to eat. And I'm out of gloves, so wow, it smells super hot. See, these peppers, they have very strong scent, so when you cut it open, you can smell it right away. Wow, it smells super hot. Okay, so the wall is pretty thin. The red one didn't have many seeds at all. Maybe on this side. Just a few. The chocolate one has more seeds. And the vein runs all up and down the pepper there. Wow, this looks crazy. Okay, so we'll try the chocolate pod. All right, guys, here it is, the chocolate crimson bonnet. These come in different variations, red and chocolate. Wow, it smells, it's really hot. Reminds me of that brain strain smell. You know, it's like heat smell. I didn't detect any other sweetness or anything like that. Just straight heat. What about the red one? Oh, the red one has a little bit sweeter scent. Yeah, a little bit sweeter aroma than the chocolate. Okay, so the Texas Crimson Bonnet is a cross between a chocolate Scotch bonnet and my Sriracha. So they're gonna pack like some heat. Wow. Okay. So we'll try a small piece, and I'll let you know the heat and the flavor and all that. Very sweet. A slight bitterness. Now the heat is starting to pick up. Very hot. Yep, very hot. Slight sweetness on the initial. And then they have that super hot bitterness, which is real quick. That's probably because the vein of the pepper's in there. And then heat. Very strong heat. Chest is very warm. So a lot of my varieties, they have very slow build, which like I don't know if I like it or not, because like I'm expecting it, and so it already feels hot to me before it even gets hot. But those that are like hit you right away, I think those are better. Because then you feel the heat right away instead of like anticipate that it's coming. So it's very hot. I would say hotter than the hot Scotch bonnet, but under the Ghost. Maybe if I eat the entire thing with all the placenta, it may be like somewhere in the Ghost range. But ghost peppers are like one of those that have thinner wall, but the heat is always consistent. So this is a very nice pot. It's crunchy. My saliva thickens up in the back of my throat, so it hurts when I swallow. My tongue is kind of numb. You know, like when you eat really, really hot peppers, your tongue feels numb, and it almost has that metallic taste in it. It's almost like you licking metal. I only get that when I eat like really, really hot pepper, and that's what this one gave me. Yeah, my tongue is like numb right now, and that was just from a small piece. So very good flavor. I really like how these the Crimson Bonnet taste, and I make hot sauce with them. I mean, a lot of super hots, I always make hot sauce, because eating them raw is not a very good idea unless you eat them small bits at a time. I mean, some people just pop it in their mouth, and I don't know how they do it. I mean, I tried it one time, and I mean, I don't think I'll ever do that again. It's just like I have to spit it out, and then I have stomach cramp for like the next 30 minutes. And I did that on the Sriracha Hornet. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed looking at the beautiful peppers that Rob sent. He does some awesome stuff. You can talk to him about all of these varieties. I can't wait to try this one here, the Gangsta Yellow. Looks so cool. And check out his live stream. That way you can talk to him live, and then you get immediate response and ask him all the questions you want. And come to Pepper Lovers community. Be friendly, meet some people, be patient. There's a few people that come and immediately ask for seed, and then they'll message me on the side. I was like, hey man, how come nobody wants to trade seeds with me? So I think it goes for everything, not just the community. When you come and nobody knows who you are and you just start asking for stuff, it's more annoying than you're trying to be friendly. So be genuine, be friendly, talk to people, take time, meet some friends, and then they'll flood you with all the seeds that you can ever grow. That's how it is for me, and with all the other people on the site as well. I usually send them to people without asking for anything back, and then sooner or later they're just all of these just end up in my house. I didn't even ask them for it. So it's like you give and then you get what you give back. So that's just I think you should stick to that, and then you'll be very happy on the community. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please visit Rob's site or watch his channel, and I'll see you guys on the next What's That Pepper video. Thank you very much for watching.